No matter what goes on this planet between Russia and everybody else, there's one thing that's always stayed, pretty constant, is their cooperation with each other up there in the sky, namely the International Space Station. And when you start reading about Russian officials making rather incendiary remarks about what they might do, you have to wonder, what the hell is going on? How do everybody? Welcome back to the channel for a Monday. Hope you're doing all right. I'm not too bad. I'm just on my way from Heathrow. See the old services over there. Just get a quick sandwich and a drink, and then I'll be on my way back again. Well, the International Space Station. It's been up there since the late 90s. The Russians and the Americans cooperate with it, keep it running, and get each other's astronauts there and back all the time. Absolutely wonderful. And there's never ever been an issue. They've always cooperated until now. This shows how sticky this Ukrainian-Russian situation is and has become, and how it's getting under everybody's skin. Well, there's an American astronaut on the space station at the moment who's been there for a year. He was taken up there in a Soyuz ship with 2 Russian astronauts and is due to come home the same way. Well, the problem is there's thinly veiled remarks about leaving him up there, leaving him stranded, and even detaching the entire Russian section of the space station from the American one and have it come crashing down on everybody's heads. Well, from what I know about the space program, this is all bollocks, basically. You can't just unplug the whole Russian section from the American section just like that. It's completely ludicrous and totally undoable without a lot of planning, unplugging of things and piss-arsing around. It's just not going to happen. As for falling out of the sky, it has its own propulsion capabilities to keep it up there. Now, this American astronaut is another story. They could well leave him. So what happens then? Well, it's quite simple. NASA have learnt over time to have a backup of a backup of a backup and then a backup again. So the very simple answer is he might have to stay up there a little while longer, but I think Elon Musk might send one of his things up there to go and get him. So I think it's just thinly veiled threats that aren't going to amount to anything, and it's made a lot of people look very stupid. Even Scott Kelly, who's a decorated former astronaut who's retired now, who spent a lot of time up there as well, waded in on it. He said it's the first row he's ever had on Twitter. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Let me know what you think, if you take an interest in this. I find it just a shame that that long-standing cooperation is now being put under threat because of everything that's going on on the ground. But the welfare of this astronaut, I wouldn't worry too much about it. Toodaloo.